I'm Cody Brock here. I have Will Vincent here with me. How was the game tonight?
Oh, we got that win. We got the tobacco stick. 5 years now we've had it. Don't plan on giving it up anytime soon.
So, how does it feel to such a significant victory tonight?
It feels good. We definitely didn't play at our full potential, but it it was it was a good game.
What do you think was the key factor that contributed to your team's success in this game?
I'm gonna have to say one of the key things was our offensive and our defensive line. We were able to get some pretty good blocks tonight, and we were able to get some pretty good tackles.
Can you walk us through the crucial moments that turned the game into your favor?
I'm gonna have to say a crucial moment tonight's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to say some tackles from Jaron Van Meter. He really set the tone for the night with some big hits.
How did the team preparation and strategy play a role in achieving this win?
You know, practice helped a lot. They did a lot of the things we thought they would do, and I feel like our team was the more athletic and better team in the end, and I think that's the main reason we pulled off the victory. And I feel like they just need to work harder in order for them to do better. But until that day comes, we'll win.
Mm-hmm. What was the atmosphere like in the locker room before the game? Did it help motivate the team?
Oh yeah, we had music blasting. We had a lot of stuff going on. It was a good atmosphere.
Were there any specific challenges you faced during the match, and how did you overcome them?
Well, I can't say there were anything that really got in my way. I mean, if I would have been a little bit faster, some things would have been different. But I feel like I did pretty good, and I feel like some of my teammates did pretty good.
Which players stood out to you during the game, and how did they contribute the win?
I'm gonna have to say, obviously, my quarterback Kobe Chaffins, he stood out to me. Then you got Jaron. He really did good tonight. Got some big tackles, some really big hits. Then got some good running plays. Then I'm gonna have to say Caden Hanshaw. I mean, he did some pretty good run plays too.
Yeah, and he's a freshman, right?
Shaw is a freshman.
Mm-hmm. How important was the support of the fans and the crowd in boosting your team's morals?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say the crowd was really good tonight. I'm surprised about how many people we had turn out. We didn't expect that many people to turn out. We had a lot of people in the crowd for us. Um, the atmosphere was crazy tonight. A lot of cheering back and forth between the teams. It was just a pretty good night and all. The weather was pretty nice, and it all came together just right.
Looking ahead, how do you plan to carry this momentum into the next game next week?
Well, I'm just gonna have to work on some things. Uh, there's some things that I need to work on myself, and then my team. We need to work on some things together, and we need to focus more, and we need to not make as many mental errors, and we just need to get locked in for Marshall County.
What lessons can you take away from this victory to continue improving individually and as a team?
Well, we just got to learn, even though you're up at halftime, they can always come back with some scores. I mean, after halftime, they came back with some pretty challenging things against us, and we just had to make the best of it and work our way around it to get the win. I mean, they had some pretty close calls. They did.
How do you feel this win will impact the team's overall morals and dynamics moving forward?
Like this win was a really good mark for us. I feel like it made a lot of the teammates realize that we could have done better, and we need to work harder to get where we can be. Because the performance wasn't the best performance we could have put out on that field, and we're going to work harder to give the crowd a better show to watch and the people what they want.
Were there any specific strategies or adjustments made during the game that proved to be crucial?
We had to do a lot of adjustments. Jaron, and we had to take him out for a little bit to get back in. And we had to throw Conrad Raymond in there. He did his job. We had to throw in, Kenton Cornwell. Ethan Mudd got injured, and we had to put some people in some places. And their performance was pretty good. I mean, even though we did have some injuries at the end of the game, we played a pretty good game, and I think that knowing that we have these people that can do different jobs, we'll be able to do more things in the future.
Can you describe the emotions you and your teammates experienced when you knew the victory was secured?
It was a happy moment, 5 years in a row, keeping the backhoe stick, and I mean, we took a victory lap. I mean, we were all happy. There was a lot of yelling and screaming. It was a good atmosphere when the win was secured. We planted the stick in the middle of the field. We were excited. It was a good few minutes.
Mm-hmm. How do you plan to maintain this level of performance and teamwork for the rest of the season?
We're just gonna have to work on it. We're gonna have to keep going the way we're going. Go harder in practice. We're gonna have to make some sacrifices. We will. We're gonna have to cut out some of the things after practice, like going out. Can't be staying out late. We're gonna have to make some sacrifices this season to keep the team at our 100%.
What do you think were the main factors that set your team apart and enable you to come out on top?
First of all, we got Kobe Chaffins, one of the toughest quarterbacks that I've ever played with, and he took some big hits tonight, and he still played, which is a good thing. He's a big guy. Then you got Sawyer, Matt, Winston Woosley. You got all them guys, up front, dominating, keeping the quarterback safe. And then you've got, the same guys on the defensive line. We're just trying to keep the ball away from the end zone. I feel like we're all doing our jobs, and everything will go pretty good for us.
How does this win align with the team's goals for the season, and has it changed your outlook?
It hasn't changed a bit. We got something to prove. We were ranked 4th in the district, and we're coming. That's all I got to say. We're gonna come for everybody that comes for us. We're gonna try our best to win, and if we don't win, we will improve off of our losses.
Did any unexpected challenges arise during the game, and how did the team handle them?
Uh, we had some pretty weird things happen up front wise. We had some shifting, some players in some spots we didn't expect them to be, but with the help of Coach Drake and Coach Embry, we were able to defensive wise, and then offensively there weren't too many things that we had to worry about, and we just we adjusted pretty quick to everything, which is a good thing. And I think that's one of the main reasons we were able to win tonight is because we were quick to adjust to the adversity that we were given.
What message do you have for the fans and supporters who have been cheering you on?
I just gotta say, keep cheering. We need you out there on the sidelines for us. Um, at times our student section they haven't really cheered for us. The student section was good tonight. There was a lot of cheering in the atmosphere. We need more people to show out. We need all the cheering we can get because it really brings us up.
And talk about that. That student section for next week game needs to be big for homecoming. So y'all please show up to that game. Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
Show up and show out. That's all I got to say. I mean, we need all the cheering we can get. We need all the support.
And what is the theme for next week for that?
I don't really remember. I don't remember what the theme was. I think we have it posted up on the Twitter, Twitter.
What did you say?
Barstool Grayson County on Twitter. I think we have it posted up there.
Let me check right now. You mean on X?
Well, yeah, on X. I keep forgetting they changed the name.
Yeah, just to let everybody know, Twitter is now X. It ain't on there. They took it down.
All right, I'll do find out what it is, and I'll send the themes to you.
Okay, never mind. I found it. Marshall County game is orange and blue, so just come all out in your orange and blue stuff for the Marshall County game next Friday, because it needs to be big. And there was one more question I was going to ask you. But looking back at your personal performance, what aspects do you feel excelled in during this game?
I feel like I excelled in my ability to hold my gap and hold where I was at. I made some pretty good tackles tonight. I'm proud of what I had done. I made some mistakes, and I intend to work on what I did. And I got to work on myself. I can't make no mistakes. There's no room for mistakes. I mean, it could cost us points on the board if people mess up, especially me. So we got to take and I got to work on those mistakes, and everybody else that made mistakes on our team, they gotta work on them too.
Well, I want to thank you for tuning in here. Well, joining in on the live stream, and probably up next we'll have Keaton and Matthew later on. I don't know if they're home yet or not, but I'll be messaging them to see if they are home. Because if they are, then we'll end this one, then we'll jump on the next live stream for that. So I'm Cody Brock here on the Cody Show, and I want to thank Will for tuning in and joining in, talking about the game tonight. And we'll probably talk to you next week too, at the game. after the game if we win.